está falando, vamos começar de Immortals of Aveum e bora para o vídeo. Vamos nessa. Tá, beleza. Deixa eu ver se a resolução aumenta das sombras, né? Eu tô com isso aqui. Agora que passa. Mas melhora bem, né? Se eu baixar só a resolução das sombras, cadê? Não, acho que tem resolução das sombras, não tô nem só. Não entendi o que mudou. Não mudou nada, talvez iniciar. Então é isso. Equilibradinho já dá. Uma vez travou nesse teleporte.
Don't think I have a spell for that. So, Kirkin didn't say what that thing does.
Probably better you don't know, sir.
Is it though?
If you got captured.
Sure. It's just, if I knew the whole plan, it could be helpful, since I'm like, part of the plan. Am I right?
You have a point.
You aren't going to tell me, are you?
Nope.
Great. See you around, Captain.
Jack, Kirkin's asking for an update.
I delivered the portal stone to Captain Selko. What's next?
Rendezvous with the rest of us at Nocia. Our parley with Sandrak is imminent.
Parlay.
What?
Never heard anyone actually use that word.
It's the nerves.
Uh-huh. See you soon.
Não dá pra jogar no desempenho. Ah, essa parte aqui por fluidez. Bom, dá sensação de fluidez, mas não tá fluido. poder da verde porque eu tô usando bastante a verde agora. Duas habilidades de verde. Foi quase bala, hein? Uma Ford aqui. pesado, velho. Mas não é possível, mano. Mano, o jogo tá rodando muito bem no começo, velho. Agora tá começando a rodar mal. Sem visão, velho. Estamos de volta. Parece que depois da reiniciada até deu uma melhorada aqui. Parece que tava segurando de alguma coisa.
That's Nocia up ahead. Game face, Jack. Uh-oh.
Fazer não. Ah não, ele vai ser difícil. Tirei que vai me dar Volta as caixas daqui. Não, ele voltou que eu explorei, né? Só. Ah, ele sumiu de vez? Ah, e foi o pai, hein? Então passei todos. Tem que fazer isso, né? Porque senão ele vai muito bugado daí. Meu Deus do céu. Eu não posso me distanciar muito porque senão o bicho some. Eu literalmente dei as costas pro bicho, o bicho falou, não vai existir mais. Você não vai passar por essa porta porque não existe mais. E foi isso. Foi isso, não tava no bicho. Tá difícil isso daqui. Eu fui bem, mas tá difícil. Tarde do que nunca, né? consigo mexer aqui. Eu tirei frame gen, vamos ficar com muita qualidade aí, então a gente vai ficar
Can I call dibs?
Not the time, Jack.
So, what's the plan?
To know, this all feels a bit improvisational, if I'm being honest.
You bring no banner?
Didn't feel the need.
I held a small hope you might see reason. Yet you remain the same Kirkin that made me abandon the Immortals years ago. Obsessed with victory. Stranger to compromise. Your eye ever bent towards the world's ruin.
And you just want to save it.
I can. With this. Its mastery over the fonts means I can end the war.
You mean win the war? By turning the rest of us defenseless?
In our every meeting, a yipping pup.
Jack's right, though. You're not worthy of that power, Sandrak. Your airships bombed the free cities of the East and then wonder why they resist you now? The last order that surrendered to Rasharn, you burned their ambassadors alive. If my eye is ever bent towards the world's ruin, it's because I'm trying to stop the man causing so much of it.
Please. Don't make me do this.
Captain Selko. You went mad. You didn't abandon us. You were exiled. And I'm still paying the price for not killing you.
Remember, this blood is on your hands.
It's the wound! He's moving it!
We have to go! Now! Fall back!
Fomos pra vala.
Devin.
Jack, glad you're on your feet. That could have been so much worse. Took ages, but Zendara was finally able to dig you out of the rubble.
Oh, no, not her. I rather would have died. I'm never living that down.
Nope. Never.
How many did we lose?
Considering Sandrak just dropped a city into the wound, surprisingly few. But enough to have made his point. Kirkin's left for Lavnery to talk with the king. He wants a full surrender after Nocia. There's even talk that Kirkin's emergency powers may be rescinded.
So who's in charge?
Zendara. And I'll warn you, she's in a bit of a mood.
Kind of on brand for her.
I heard that.
Whoops.
Meet us in the war chamber, Jack. We've come to the conclusion that we're in desperate need of a plan.
Ó, tem uma habilidadezinha, né? Vamos ver. Esse relance eu uso pouco, mas eu acho que esse daqui. Não, esse daqui.
Kirkin may be gone, but our job's still the same. Eliminating Sandrak and his hold over the fonts.
There are 5, right? He can't have them all yet. We may not know what the Binding Stone does, or how Sandrak uses it, but we can try and keep him away from the rest if all of us just... What?
The fonts are hidden from us, Jack. invisible. Buried in the liminal spaces where the borders between Aveum and the Shrouded Realm are weakest.
We only know the location of two. The Palathon is actually built around one, and the other is in the Tower of Masks in Rasharn.
Which means Sandrak's already used the Binding Stone to absorb its power.
We have to assume he has.
Technically, we now know the location of 3 fonts, but the one in the Pale Forest is, well, you saw what happened to it.
So that leaves the last 2, and only Sandrak knows where they are. Fine. Pin that. We concentrate on the Binding Stone instead. We know where that is. We just need to learn how to shut it off. And fast.
Not necessarily. According to my research, a Thradda cult takes a huge toll on its possessor. Sandrak will have to rest before doing another stunt like that. We may have a little time.
Which leads us to former Grand Magnus, Thaddeus. Kirkin's predecessor, now in exile. The oldest of us that still lives. By all accounts, he was an expert on Aristea. If there's a weakness to the very Aristean Binding Stone, he'll know about it. In theory.
Sticky wicket, the situation with Thaddeus.
That's not important.
Kind of feels like it is.
What Zendara means to say is it doesn't matter that Thaddeus hates the Immortals and everything we stand for, because you'll undoubtedly figure out a way to convince him to help us. And a bonus potential setback, because the universe is cruel. Like the remaining fonts, we also don't know where Thaddeus is.
His last known location was the Sky Islands of Oriman, digging through the archives at the Library of Akoth.
Okay, then what are we waiting for? I go to Orman, make nice with a friendly librarian.
Actually getting to Oriman is difficult, Initiate. You're gonna need to learn how to ride a ley line. Devin, you're running support. Walk Jack through what he needs to do to get airborne.
Ready when you are, Jack.
It's nice. Só um pouco mais de FPS aqui, amigão. Nice.
You'll need a special spell to properly ride the ley lines, and a strong stomach.
Why? What's this spell like?
Like Lash, only more panic, vertigo, and fear of heights. Fortunately, there's a Shroud Fane in the Harrows where you can find one.
The Harrows over in Havenshire? Got it. Alright, I'll be quick. But hey, you okay? We never really got to talk about what happened at Nocia.
They're hard for me to pass, honestly. My feelings on all of that destruction. Call me when you have the spell and I'll tell you where we go from there.
Vamos lá. Acho que essa foi a primeira missão que eu fiz pegar. Mal otimizado é pouco esse jogo. Olha lá, travou, mano. Eu vou esperar mais um pouco, mas tem grande chance de ser travado. Não travou.
I don't think I have a spell for that.
Ah, vamos aqui, jogo. Beleza, a gente conseguiu coisas novas aqui. Aumenta a capacidade, né? Pouco taxa de disparo. Interessante, normalmente não. Legal, sério, gostei. Não gostei da arma porque eu com pouca precisão, viu? Ah, esses mapinhas são top, velho. Dá um upgrade no chicote. Pegamos isso.
I don't think I have a spell for that. Devin, where do I head next? I've got the spell I need to ride the ley lines.
Splendid. The ley line we need to get to Orman is close by.
Heading your way then.
Os FPS lá embaixo. Pera aí, não tô aguentando os FPS não. Primeiro seguido nasce errado.
Some view, huh? If magical post-apocalyptic vistas are your thing.
What the hell happened out there?
The Gatorond. Mix stupid ideas with bold, magical experiments and blow your own kingdom to pieces.
Wait, they did it to themselves?
Indeed. So, the mission. Go to the archives at the Library of Akoth in Orman. See if we can find any trace of Thaddeus, and find out if he knows anything about the Binding Stone. You ready to leave now? Or do you want to go over other mission intel?
Back at the Palathon, it felt like you really wanted to tell me something about Thaddeus, but Zendara wouldn't let you.
He's a touchy subject, and Zendara's very protective of Kirkan. She'd be happy if we never talked about him at all. Thaddeus and Kirkan, they hate each other, more or less. You know about our secret duty as stewards of Lucia? The Immortals' mandate and such?
Yeah?
I poke around. I snoop. Tremendous deficit of character, I know. Evidently, there's another more deeper, extreme version of that mandate that only the Grand Magnus and their immediate confidants know about. Some task they're expected to do at some point. Turns out Thaddeus resigned as Grand Magnus and exiled himself before doing this super secret thing. Whatever it is.
So the Gatorond, huh? All I'd heard about Orman was that they gave up fighting in the Everwar, what, 20 years ago?
More or less. They basically ground themselves to sand. They didn't so much give up as vanish awkwardly from the stage.
What happened?
A populist faction with a fiery name that I can't remember took over the Ormic government. They advocated for an equal ownership of magic, not just between Magni, but among the lightless as well. They believed that by distributing magic evenly, the world would finally be able to work towards an end to the Everwar. Can you imagine? I mean, look where it got them.
Maybe? Part of me absolutely can.
Dynastic magical traditions, thousands of years old, versus some upstart idea of shared magic that results in the destruction of roughly a fifth of the continent? I'll trust my overly stringent forebears, thank you very much.
Vamos lá.
I think I'm good to go. After you.
Let's see if I remember how to do this. You shouldn't really dally, Jack. You've got things to do.
Bom, pessoal, acho que eu vou terminar esse vídeo por aqui. Se vocês curtiram esse vídeo, não se esquece de like, se inscrever no canal, dar o sininho para saber de todas as novidades. Eu vou ficando por aqui, pessoal. Opa, tem uma crente.
I could get used to that.
Give me a portal any day. There's a very high vomit probability for me right now.
Suck it up, buddy. We need to get to...
Jack!
Então é isso. Vou ficando com esse vídeo por aqui, pessoal. Obrigadão e é nóis.